All right.
You with me?
I hear you loud and clear. All right.
Okie dokie. I like this plane, but it could use
Terrain system test okay.
Another 20 horsepower aside. We get a lot of mileage out of it, but they're only 130 horsepower aside, so
yeah. I see this one. This one is, whenever you turn off the engine, it was like, poof, done.
Wind almost looks like it's changed on us.
This one, I don't know if the buildings do a little bit of it,
yeah.
But that one is actually on a 3, I would say.
That one's favoring us. It is.
We'll know a little bit.
Yeah.
Looks like Russ, but
yeah. One of those rare occasions when you're hoping for a crosswind.
yeah.
Went flying yesterday morning just to do some practice in the wind, and I went down to Anson County. I don't know if you've ever been down there.
No.
It was pretty gusty down there yesterday for sure. I came back to Concord. It was 19 gusting 20 or 11.
Oh, wow.
11 gusting 19. I mean, I've landed this in a 21 direct crosswind one time.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's favoring us. Looks like about, I would say 2.
It's so light and variable, it's really not going to matter.
Calm.
Twin Lakes traffic, yeah, Diamond Twin Star entering the runway again. Taxi back, runway 9 for full length departure on 9, Twin Lakes. I wouldn't think in a big old plane like this that one person
would make a difference.
Make that much difference, but you know Gary Moore?
I doubt.
I was with him when I got off out of here, and it was a pretty hot day.
Uh-huh.
We didn't have any trouble. Now, granted, I probably had a bit less fuel than we have in here right now. But
Twin Lakes traffic, RV 793 Tango Juliet 6 south inbound landing Twin Lakes.
In Twin Lakes traffic, you got a Diamond Twin Star on the end of runway 9, getting ready for departure right now, Twin Lakes. Full power, feet on the floor. Right rudder for center line, got a little bit of aileron correction. Baby. No problem at all.
What a difference. One person makes, that's crazy.
3 Tango Juliet has the departing aircraft from Twin Lakes.
No problem. That's one of the things, you got to pick out a rotate point, right?
Yeah.
I was watching that taxiway. Knew if I had my rotation speed there, I was good. And we weren't there the first 2 times.
No. Oh, there you go. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
His light, yeah, I was like, oh, this thing is not on.
Yeah. When you get used to them, it's pretty frustrating not to have them.
Three Tango Juliet, crosswind 9er, twin legs.
Got him.
Yeah, I got him inside.
And Twin Lakes traffic, Twin Star 8 Tango Sierra departing southwest. We have that traffic in sight. A little bit,
Three Tango Juliet, left downwind for 9er, twin legs.
Altitude.
would you please do that?
Autopilot.
All this autopilot, the crap 140. This definitely is. Autopilot. Have.
Three Tango Juliet, left base.
Oh, I see what it is.
Autopilot.
I forgot. I set up my FMS before we.
Yeah.
Have anything to track.
Three Tango Juliet, final for 9er, twin legs.
Now we got something to track.
Oh, this autopilot, it holds everything? Oh, nice.
It'll track your nav, it'll track VORs, it'll track ILS approaches.
50 Hotel Whiskey, got us mile 45 for downwind runway 30.
And pull a little power, we don't need to cruise so fast in this bumpy air.
Wow.
Yeah, it'll hold the altitude, it'll hold everything. If you remember to set it up right. Alright, so let's go back over to COM 1. Make 1.
13 contact to 181 Foxtrot, but downwind to landing runway 24.
Concord weather, tower, ground we won't need, but all set. 27 miles out. Listening to Concord Tower now. Grab the weather here in a couple more miles.
That's awesome.
When it's really bumpy, you want to keep your hand on this because if you really start rolling, it will disengage.
Autopilot.
But there's Rowan down there. Have you landed there, I'm sure?
Well, and yeah, I actually started my course over there, but then I had some issues for 2 years, and I'm coming back right now.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where I did my initial training too.
With Randy?
I did my very first flight with Randy and flew with a guy named Travis Collins for a little while.
Okay.
He got a job flying regional, so he left, and then I was with Mike they had for a while down at Concord, and Mike left.
How
much you want to talk about multi stuff? You got questions, any of that?
I haven't this is my first time on multi.
Okay.
So.
I'd like to tell you it's a whole lot smoother than singles. As you were still. If we got up high, I mean, this thing loves to cruise up at 10, 11, 12,000 feet. Oh, it's super smooth.
Oh, that's good.
Of course, I don't go above, I haven't really ever gone above 11 and a half.
Yeah, 42 Golf on the last day. 20.
The guy that owns it with me flies it up at 12 and a half. Yeah, he's 300 below us.
Below us.
Don't see him. I'm looking for him, but
like he's turning that way too now.
yeah, he's probably landing.
Oh, okay.
My guess he's going to land down there at row, and he should be right out here on their final course somewhere. Just lost him because he went down below radar contact.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there you go.
This, you have the TIS system in the 40?
Yeah, they do. Same system. Same but I started on the DA20, and we have all of this.
When you, you know, when you land, when you go below a certain area, it'll tell you TIS not available. That's how you know you just went off below radar contact.
Okay. Oh, look at that. This is awesome.
I hope we didn't rattle you too much with 2 failed takeoffs, but
Oh, no worries.
it's part of the decision making, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't feeling it either time, and I was just getting ready to pull it the second one. He said, "I don't think we have it," and I was like, "I'm with you." Off we go. I like trees and all, but I don't want to be one.
Well, pretty much the difference is the second engine, and you go with both together and landing gear. It looks like it. Most that I've seen.
Yeah, there's a lot of differences if you
Cessna 42 Golf.
have to fly single engine with it. You have critical engine and non-critical engine. When, because of the aerodynamics and all the P factor and all that stuff that I was kind of telling you about, when you lose this engine, you've got way more torque pushing you that way. It takes a ton of rudder. And that's why we have rudder trim. You have rudder trim in the...
I don't know rudder trim there.
That can take off a ton of load. I think I read in the manual it's like 155 pounds continuous rudder pressure when you're flying with the left engine out. Let me go ahead and grab the...
Temperature 14, dew point -01, altimeter 3024. Visual approach to runway 20 is in use. Advise on initial contact, you have golf. Concord Airport ATIS information golf, time 1655 Zulu, wind 240 at 6, visibility 10, sky clear at or below 1,
Leaving
2000.
altitude.
Temperature 14, dew point -01, altimeter 3024. Visual approach to runway 20 is in use. Advise on initial contact, you have golf. Concord Airport ATIS information golf, time 1655 Zulu, wind 240 at 6, visibility 10, sky clear at or below 1, 2000. Temperature 14, dew point -01, altimeter 3024. Visual approach to runway 20 is in use. Advise on initial...
Bonanza 8038 Zulu, Concord Tower. Report 3 mile left base, runway 20.
Wilco, Bonanza 80.
I can go ahead and command it to descend at a particular speed.
600 a minute, cool.
I'll go ahead and call them. Concord Tower, you got Diamond Twin Star 458 Tango Sierra, 14.5 miles northeast inbound with Gulf.
Calling northeast inbound with Golf. Say the type and call sign again.
It's a Diamond Twin Star, November 458 Tango Sierra.
Diamond Twin Star 458 Tango Sierra. Report a 5 mile straight in final, runway 20.
5 miles straight in, final for 208 Tango Sierra. Okie dokie, so now we'll go over to heading mode. Follow our heading bug.
Cool.
And Tower 42 Golf, left base for 20.
Cessna 42 Golf, wind calm, runway 20, clear for the touch and go.
Clear for the touch and go, runway 20, 42 Golf.
I should have set up the ILS and just had it fly us down.
System not available. Terrain system available.
I don't know why that does that.
Huh.
Terrain
Tower
system
Bonanza
not
38
available.
Zulu, left base just slightly over 3 miles.
Bonanza 38 Zulu, traffic is a Cessna, short final. Wind 2204,
Terrain
runway
system
20, number 2,
available.
clear to land. I'll keep you advised of the Cessna.
Land 20, Bonanza 38 Zulu.
Terrain system not
Concord
available.
Tower, helicopter 57 Zulu with you about 8 miles to the south inbound, landing with Gulf.
Terrain system available.
Archer 393 Delta ground, runway 20, taxi via Alpha.
Terrain system not available.
Helicopter 57
I wish I
Zulu,
knew
you
how to
park
make
on the
that
south
thing
helipad.
stop.
That's from by the FBO, yeah.
The runway, you see it?
Helicopter 57 Zulu, Roger.
Terrain
Report
system
2
available.
miles southwest of Concord for the south helipad.
Port 2 miles southwest, 57 Zulu.
Terrain
Enter.
system not available.
November 8038 Zulu, your traffic is touching down and on the go.
Zulu, thank you. We're turning final.
I guess I'll stay with
Terrain
heading a little bit
system
longer.
Available. Terrain system not available.
Cessna 42 Golf, fly runway heading for spacing in the pattern.
Yeah, we'll maintain on runway heading, 42 Gulf.
Oh man, I got a B in here.
Oh, wow.
You gotta
System
be kidding me.
available.
Diamond 458 Tango Sierra, remain outside of Charlotte, Concord Delta airspace. I'll need for you to make a 360 in your position. Traffic
Terrain system not
is
available.
about 10 o'clock to you, 3 to 4 miles. Turning westbound is a Hawker jet for you to follow.
Roger that. We'll make a right 360. Is that all right? 8 Tangos here.
360, affirmative.
Concord
Terrain
Tower, Hawker
system
512,
available.
Juliet Charlie with the inbound, visual 20.
Hawker 512, Juliet Charlie, Concord Tower, traffic short final, runway 20, the wind 2304, cleared to land.
We're gonna be pushing it to get you there by 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's okay.
Cessna 7942 Golf, left closed approved, report midfield.
Left close, report to midfield, 42 Gulf.
Terrain system not available.
Helicopter 57 Zulu, proceed inbound to the south helipad. Use caution landing there. Remain west of the runway as you land at the south helipad.
Remaining west of the runway, the south helipad, 57 Zulu.
Wish I could get that B out of here.
I know, right?
November 8038 Zulu, turn right at Echo and taxi to the rim.
Exit ramp, 38 Zulu.
Terrain system not available.
Cessna 42 Golf, you'll be number 2 behind a Hawker jet on a
Wait a minute, what about us?
2.5 mile final.
Yeah, I know.
Downwind and let me know when you get the Hawker in sight.
All right, we're looking for the Hawker.
Terrain
number 2
system
behind you,
available.
42 Gulf.
We keep going. Another 360.
And I got the Hawker in sight, 42 Gulf.
Cessna 42 Golf, number 2, follow the Hawker jet, caution wake turbulence, wind 2403, runway 20, cleared for the touch, and go.
All right, number 2, and we'll take caution.
Didn't set it quick enough. I was trying to make the nav track us down.
Uh-huh. There's
Terrain system not
Charlotte Concord used to be, or Concord guy used to be Charlotte Approach.
Diamond 458 Tango Sierra, report on a 3 mile final, runway 20.
We'll report 3 mile final for 208 Tango Sierra. Sorry about that, I went too far with that. 3 mile final, alright, so we're 7.5.
Terrain system available.
Alright, landing lights coming on.
Hawker 512 Juliet Charlie, do you have that next taxiway made, Delta?
Looks like we're going to make Delta.
Autopilot.
All right, then. November 512 Juliet Charlie, turn right at Delta, taxi straight across Alpha to the ramp.
Straight across Alpha to the ramp, or can we go up and go to Delta? Hangar D.
All right, then. Up Alpha and enter at Alpha 5 or Echo, your choice.
Terrain
Alpha 5 or
system
Echo,
not
we'll do. Thanks,
available.
guys.
Roger.
Afternoon, Concord Tower, November 61 Delta Foxtrot. We're on a left downwind visual 20.
November 61 Delta Foxtrot, Concord Tower, continue on the downwind. I'll call your base. Traffic to follower is on a 5 mile final is a Diamond Twin Star.
Leaving altitude.
Wait for your signal for the base.
Why do I have to tell you where I am if you know?
And Tower, helicopter 57 Zulu.
Helicopter 57 Zulu, Tower.
Yeah, so we're going to be here for the night for a couple of days here. Should I park over there by the parking spot rather than leave it here?
Contact the airport on 122.9 or 5 and ask them that question.
Roger that.
4 mile final. Alright, let's get configured. Gear down, hand stays on till you have 3 green. So pilot, I have 3 green, do you have 3 green?
Runway 20, clear to land, wind 280 at 6.
Clear to land, 458 Tango Sierra, 3 mile final.
November 61 Delta Foxtrot, you can start your left base.
On this plane, about 60% power. There.
Cessna 42
with approach flaps
again for space
and gear down.
And I'll call your crosswind.
Put myself out with a little bit of trim here.
Until you call the crosswind. 42 go.
November 61 Delta Fox, you're going to be following a Diamond Twin Star. He's about 1.5 miles straight in final right now.
1 Delta Fox looking.
Concord Tower, Archer 3903 Delta, holding short runway 20. We got landing traffic in sight.
Archer 3903 Delta, Concord Tower, Roger, hold short of the runway 20.
A little speed here, final flaps. Knots, we'll bring it down to about 90. Add high, but we'll bring power in a little early. There we go.
Cessna 742 Golf, left closed, traffic approved. Report on the midfield, downwind.
Got my lights.
Making our left now. We'll report the midfield.
Okay.
Downwind. 42 Golf.
November 61 Delta Foxtrot, the Diamond Twin Star is short final. Wind 2808, runway 20, clear to land.
Clear to land 61 Delta Fox.
Wow. Brought all that power and it really carried me. We must have had a little bit of a tailwind out there. Grabbed over on me at the last second there. Good. All right. That's not my best.
Diamond Twin Star 458 Tango Sierra, turn right at taxiway Echo, and taxi across Alpha to the ramp.
And we're off at Echo 8 Tango Sierra.
Concord Tower, helicopter 57 Zulu.
Helicopter 57 Zulu, Tower.
Yes, sir. We'd like to hover taxi down the ramp to Alpha 5.